Welcome to the MuddyBootz allotment and enjoy me in planting out week. Just running the rake over this bed here. The second early potatoes, the Charlottes, are going to go here. So I just tied it up. I've just pulled a few surface weeds out, nothing else. Run the rake over. As you can see, the soil is quite fine in here because it was really well manured last year. So I'm going to get that done and then we can start preparing that bed ready for the brassicas. That's the 24 containers of Charlottes, all in position now, and these are the Sarpomera. You'll notice the gap between the containers on there, and that's deliberate because, as usual, I'll be planting my sunflowers in between. With the potatoes out of the way, I can now start tidying up this area ready for the brassicas. I've kept back a few plants here. There's two iris, and this one here is called Cauliflowers. It's a marsh marigold, and it was the first plant I had in the pond. I'm just giving the beds a little rake over now with a 5-prong cultivator. All I have to do is just to get a more or less level surface ready to plant into. The stuff you can see on the top is straw from the old potato buckets, and that won't hurt, that'll just rot in. So I'm just going to crack on with this now. Give it a light rake a bit later on, get it level, do the gardener's dance, and hopefully we'll get all that done before the rain comes. We're in the middle of another rain shower, and they seem to be happening every 15 minutes and getting longer each time. Despite that, I've managed to finish the brassica beds here. The next job for me, if I get a chance, is to pop into the cold frame and sort the brassicas out along there into groups and types like cabbage, collies, and then I can do a planting plan. I don't think I'll be planting out today because it looks like this is in for the rest of the day. So at least I'll take a stock, do a planting plan, then crack on first thing in the morning. Morning folks, and welcome back. Yesterday more or less ended up as a complete total washout, although I did get the brassica bed done. Don't let that blue sky behind me fool you. It's still bitter cold, although it's dry. And the main objective today is to at least start planting out the brassicas. I've done a little stock check of what's available, and I'll just run you through it now. As you can see, I've got plenty to choose from. In total here, there's 7 kiloton, 6 greyhound and 5 golden acre cabbage, 10 Clapton cauliflowers, 14 Crispus Brussels sprouts, 21 Ironman Calabrese, 6 purple kohlrabi and 9 green kohlrabi. On the plus side of all that rain we had yesterday, the beds had a real good soaking, which is most welcome. So as usual, I'll be planting the brassicas out. Right along the back row here will go the Brussels sprouts, and that's because the sun comes from that direction and it stops the tall plants from casting shadow on the rest of the brassicas. In this end bed will probably go the Calabrese, in the centre the cauliflowers, and along that edge there will be the cabbages. Dotted along the front there, not sure how many or when yet, will go the Celeriac and also KohlRabi. Sun's just popped out again, so I'm not going to hang about. I'm going to start planting. At least the bulb planter does it easy with the soil being so damp. in the end I couldn't hang around playing hide and seek with the weather, so I just put my waterproofs on, my cap, and just got down to it. And can you believe it, I put the last sprout in and it stopped raining. You might notice along there there's a gap in the plants, there's a plant missing. I've somehow miscalculated or something, but not to worry. A quick emergency phone call to another plot holder who I know grows the same variety, and they've got some spare that I can have. Not quite ready at my stage yet, but I'll just prepare the hole, leave it and pop it in a week or so's time. There's one final job after I've done each planting, and that is I'll put a handful of lime into the watering can, mix it, and then I water it in. Just water the line into the surface. If you're new to the channel or even new to gardening and you want to see a more detailed view of how to grow my brassicas from sowing the seed right the way up to harvest, there's a little card coming out in the corner, and it's in the Growing Made Easy series. It's the Midas touch again. Started raining. Never mind. I managed to get 3 rows in so far. That's a total of 45 plants. Well, 44 because this Brussels sprout's still missing, but that's on its way. I've got a mixture of, say, Brussels sprouts all the way along. There's cauliflowers in the end, Calabrese in there, and a mixture of cabbages. I'll run you through the lot when I finish the planting. So, halfway done. I think I deserve some lunch. Oh, can you believe it? We've finally got them all in. I make no secret about it, it's been a really long, tiring day, mainly due to dodging the rain showers. But when it did stop raining, I was able to crack on and get the stuff planted. I'll just show you what we've got in. In this first bed here, right the way along the back row, we've got the Brussels sprouts, crispus. There's 5 in each bed. Well, there's 4 in the one, but as I said before, another plot holder's going to give me one to fill it up. Then we have 2 rows of 5 of cauliflower Clapton, and then another 3 rows, sorry, of cauliflower all year round. Moving on to the middle bed. These are the Calabrese, and there's 20 Ironman Calabrese, and along the front here we've got 5 KohlRabi, which are the red variety. And onto the end bed here. This bed here is full of cabbages, 5 in a row. We have Killerton, Greyhound and Golden Acre. And along the front here I've put things a little bit tight, taking a risk. These are the Celeriac, called Asterix. And finally, along the front, we have a row of the green KohlRabi. So that there is the brassica bed. That's the net on. Not very well at the moment, it's sagging in the middle. I really need to put some staples in to hook the bungees on, but all that's to do is just to keep the pigeons off. So tomorrow, weather permitting, start on the onion bed, although the long-term forecast for the whole week is sunshine and showers. If you've enjoyed this upload and you're not already a subscriber to the channel, why not consider subscribing by clicking the little red button down the corner and also ring the bell. Then you'll be notified of any further uploads, because in the next one we'll continue planting out. Until then, hope to see you later. Bye for now.